What if I told you that your small business has a much better chance of successfully implementing AI than Apple, Amazon, or even Google? Sounds kind of crazy, right? But that's exactly what the data is showing us. 91% of small businesses that leverage AI report revenue increases, while 74% of Fortune 500 companies can't even show tangible value from their AI investments. In this video, I'm going to show you why being small may actually be your superpower in this AI revolution. And by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly how to use that to your advantage and to beat out your competitors. So let's start with some really mind-blowing statistics that will change how you look at AI adoption for small businesses and for Fortune 500s. According to a Salesforce 2024 study that surveyed over 3,000 small businesses, 95% of small business IT professionals feel confident in their AI skills today. When you compare that to only 80% of those same professionals who work for these large enterprises and Fortune 500 companies. But here's the kicker. While 91% of these small businesses that leverage AI report revenue increases, you have companies like Amazon who completely scrapped a $62 million project for an AI recruiting system. And RAND research shows that 80% of enterprise AI initiatives completely fail. Over half of these Fortune 500 companies report AI as a risk factor in their SEC filings. Think about it for a second. They're so afraid of AI that they're actually citing it as a potential risk to investors. Meanwhile, you have SMBs that are implementing AI in a matter of weeks and seeing results almost immediately. Here are some real-world examples. Baca Systems, a stone equipment manufacturer, doubled their sales in a matter of months. Or take Inubu Solutions, who saw their sales team send 5,600% more emails to potential prospects and saw a 50% faster sales cycle. When we think about all this data, it's very clear. David is certainly whooping Goliath when it comes to AI adoption. So why are small businesses winning this AI race? The first reason is speed. So picture this scenario. You want to implement an AI customer service chatbot on your website. As a small business owner, you can literally sign up for a service today, train it tomorrow, and have it deployed on your website by the end of the week. Now imagine you're a Fortune 500 company. You're going to need IT approval. You're going to need legal approval. You're going to need finance approval. You're going to need procurement to compare different quotes. So many different things when it comes to these companies is really preventing them from adopting AI. It's simply too much bureaucracy and too much red tape. 6 months later, they're still in meetings about meetings. Meanwhile, small businesses don't have this problem. They can very quickly test, fail, and improve based on that testing. While these large enterprises are still forming committees, you can be seeing results. Take, for example, Beyond Better Foods implemented Slack AI and saw a result of 30 minutes saved per day, and it only took them 1 month. Try getting anything like this done in an enterprise in under a month. And here's your second massive advantage: simplicity. These large enterprises are drowning in what we refer to as technical debt. That's when you have old legacy technology and systems trying to integrate with newer technology and systems and newer ways of doing things. For example, some of these companies may still be using mainframe systems that came out in the 1980s and trying to have those communicate or integrate with newer cloud-based applications that came out in 2025. They might have 47 different databases that are trying to communicate with each other. When they go to implement AI, it's kind of like trying to attach a rocket engine to a horse-drawn carriage. And as you would expect, everything breaks. Whereas a lot of the SMBs that we work with already have what we call an integrated tech stack. This means a lot of their tools already work well together. For example, their CRM platform may integrate with their email platform, or their accounting software may integrate with the project management tool that they use. Small businesses are twice as likely to have this integrated tech stack as compared to declining businesses. This means when you go to add tools like ChatGPT into your workflow or Microsoft Copilot, it's going to just work. You don't have to worry about a heavy migration lift. You don't have to worry as much about system incompatibilities. A lot of these tools are meant to be plug and play with other tools. For SMBs, that smaller scope actually starts to become a blessing in disguise. Yet another example of why simplicity is your superpower as an SMB. Another big advantage is simply the cultural difference. Small businesses operate in much more of a survival type of culture where they know that if they don't innovate, they can easily die. Versus these large enterprises and Fortune 500 companies work more from a preservation standpoint. They're avoiding risk and trying to protect where they are in the market versus trying to grow it and being able to actually manage that risk as compared to just avoiding the risk. Like we talked about earlier, small businesses can implement AI training in a matter of weeks versus a huge Fortune 500 company that's going to need board approvals, committee approvals, compliance reviews, department buy-in. And that becomes a process that could take years. This cultural difference is why SMBs consistently report higher AI confidence and faster implementation. Now, last but certainly not least, the economic edge. So this is where it gets really interesting. SMBs get 3.7 times ROI for every dollar invested in AI. Meanwhile, only 26% of these large enterprises even get beyond the proof of concept stage. And why is that? Because SMBs are able to focus on immediate, measurable impact. They're not implementing AI for the sake of AI. They're focused on solving specific business problems. You compare that to large enterprises where they spend months even trying to figure out what they want to do with AI. They're trying to find the perfect solution, and in this case, they do let perfect become the enemy of good. For small businesses, they can spend only a few $100s per month on their whole AI operation, while large enterprises spend millions of dollars and often never even launch. SMBs get better results at a fraction of the cost because they have a focused scope and they have measurable impact. They're able to focus on value and not just metrics. These aren't multi-million dollar transformations that we're talking about. We're talking about smart and targeted improvements that drive immediate value. So here's the bottom line. The AI revolution is not being led by these large enterprises or Fortune 500s. It's being led by agile, focused small businesses who can implement solutions rapidly and measure the results immediately. In this case, your size is not a limitation. It is actually a secret weapon. While your larger competitors are debating strategies in boardrooms, fighting to get through approvals, fighting to get the finance, you can be implementing solutions that transform your business almost immediately. The question is not whether you can afford to implement AI, it's can you afford not to. But here's the thing, knowing this is just the beginning. You have to actually take action. The real magic happens when you create a strategic plan that is tailored specific to your business needs. This is why I invite you to visit our website at rapidshift.ai. At RapidShift, we specialize in building custom solutions for small businesses by identifying the highest impact AI opportunities and implementing them rapidly. So go to rapidshift.ai and book your free AI strategy call. We can analyze your current operations, identify some quick wins or low-hanging fruit, and create a roadmap that can get you results in weeks, not years. The future really belongs to the businesses that can rapidly shift, and that's exactly what we're going to help you do. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like and subscribe button so we can keep bringing you these great AI insights to help you on your AI journey.